Capricorns, this is going to be a reading for August 14th through the 16th. Thank you so much for joining me. Keep in mind, with this being general, you only want to take what does apply to you and let the rest fly. If you need more so of a personal reading, just check out the information listed in the description. And of course, make sure you guys subscribe so you never miss a beat. And let's go ahead and jump straight into the reading. Hold on. Okay. Alrighty, so now that we have the cards laid out, I want to go ahead and start here. When it comes to the theme for this time frame, Capricorns, we have the Prince of Wands. So there may be something to do with an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo that may come up during this time frame. What I do see, they could be slightly irritating you during this time frame, or they may be acting as if like you're slightly irritating them. It may be just some irritable energy when it comes to a particular individual. You guys also, during this time frame, have some really good days, some high highs and some low lows. So this is making sure, because when we're talking about Wands energy, we're literally talking about energy itself. So this is making sure you guys take care of yourself during this time frame. That's like one of the main things that I'm seeing, to make sure that your energy isn't going through like this repeated fluctuation where it's like you think you're making progress, but then, you know, the next moment you're starting to kind of doubt and be conflicted and be in your own energy. Okay, and pay attention. A lot of these cards already are reflecting a lot of like wands and things like that. So this time frame has a lot to do with, again, how are you projecting your energy? How are you being useful with your energy? And what are you paying attention to? Now, when it comes to the past that you guys have came from, where have you guys came from? Let's see. We have the Princess of Swords. So a lot of you, a lot of you were in this more idealistic and optimistic mindset, or at least trying to be. This is you. This is some of you like brainstorming on a business idea and thinking that it's like super crazy and hard to like make practical. You may have had like a lot of interesting thoughts that were coming through, and there may have been a level of confusion with that. In your recent past, you guys may have gotten into like a little tit for tat with someone specifically. This could be an air sign, really doesn't have to be the sign. Clarifying that, I do have the Prince of Swords. So yeah, there may have been like some sort of tiff or argument where things just got petty and things may have like escalated quickly, because we have the Princess and the Prince of Swords. So this is very interesting communication. Some of you may have saw something on your person's Instagram or somebody who you're dealing with Instagram, and it may have made you want to cut this person off immediately, especially if you guys aren't committed and you notice that this person's like messing around and doing stuff with other people. This is you having a lot of questions on why someone also may have been coming in and out of your life as well. There could have been, like I said, just arguments that may take place and then you guys stop and start talking, or this person just randomly ghosts you and then decides when they want to reach back out and communicate. And you may be, or you may have been trying to figure out exactly why that is. Now, when it comes to present energy, where are you at now? We have the Four of Swords. So this is you trying to sit and meditate on some things. Again, a lot of wand and swords energy here. So we're talking about energy and we're talking about the mind, communication, things like that. So with that Four of Swords here in this position, this is you feeling like you need to, take a moment in your relationship, whether that's you being married. You may feel like maybe you guys need to go on a temporary separation so you can figure things out. Or if you're still on separation from someone who's, of interest to you, this is you still having to play it cool. Okay, you guys could be pretty pissed at someone, or they could be pretty pissed at you. Some of you are like wondering whether or not someone's still attracted to you since you stopped talking to them, especially if it's been longer than you've expected in terms of like not communicating. Again, some of you are sitting on some really great ideas when it comes to your career. And it's really mainly because you need to have the energy and the wherewithal to get up and get these things done. And you may have so much stuff going on in your personal life. And, after you're done doing what you need to do, you may be drained, exhausted, things like that. Yeah, some of you are overly stressing yourself out by expecting yourself to be able to overexert your energy. So that's also something you need to be careful of. Okay, you could also have an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo who's acting very defensive during this time frame with this Nine of Wands energy. You guys may be reaching your breaking point. Now, when it comes to the future, I do have the Magician card. So this is speaking to you recognizing your personal power, but also realizing that you can turn your circumstances around. You could turn a bad situation into something that works for you after being in this like negative, limited perspective. Okay. Some of you could be trying to manifest a particular person back into your life, or back into your life to communicate, speak your truth, or for some of you to get back with them. But I definitely see that some of you really want the relationship between you and the person you have children with to be different. Now, what's the advice for you? Okay, we have the Three of Cups. So if you are going to reconcile with anyone from your past, make sure that you're not reconciling back with someone who didn't learn their lesson from the initial go around, or with someone who has a tendency to kind of do the whole third party thing, and that's not necessarily what you're looking for. Okay, this is also putting yourself out there to attract someone new. Some of you are like wondering, when is new love going to come in? Am I going to meet someone new? You have to go out the house, okay? As you can see, these people are socializing and living their life. So this is understanding that maybe living your life, or, COVID stuff may be a barrier. So of course, you can't necessarily live your life to your potential. But this is like finding ways to kind of adapt to the times, and more or less being willing to put yourself out there. But yeah, this is also having focus on the things that you want to accomplish and the things that you've been trying to set your eyes on for a minute, but have been procrastinating. But this is pretty much the reading. I hope that I was able to give a level of clarity. If you did enjoy, thumbs the video up and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.